Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
He's had a hit! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Iran finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, good ball. Asmoon! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Up for a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Asmoon. Now it's Taremi. Asmoon hits one! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Iran clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
He is decent hit! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Mbappe. He's in here! He's got the shot away! Goal by Leverkusen! And they're back in front. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Bayer Leverkusen take the lead. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Asmoon. Played out to the right. Van Dijk.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Real chance! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Shot could be on. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Bayer Leverkusen clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Van Dijk. Taremi. Great run on the overlap here. And it's hoisted clear. Taremi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ribery. And it's Messi. Passes short and sharp. He's had a shot! Asmoon. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Conte. It's Ribery. Conte.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Taremi, who does have an assist to his name. That's a throw. Chooses to go crossfield. He's picked his way through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Iran come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Alexander-Arnold. Conte. And it's Ribery. For Ribery. Taremi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. Chance! That's going to go a long way. Ronaldo concedes a free kick for that. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Ribery. Hernandez. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Conte. And here's Messi. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bayer Leverkusen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. Great hit! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Bayer Leverkusen go into the lead.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And he cuts out the supply. Conte. Alexander-Arnold. It's Ribéry. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through. Shot a goal! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution in progress.
Iran choosing to make the first change. And it's been taken short. Messi. Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now.
Substitutions taking place.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Iran are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Into the last quarter of an hour. Taremi in with the challenge. And he's picked out the run.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Azmoun, that's a good ball out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. Ribéry is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Iran are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Spread it left. He's in space and looking for options. And here's Taremi. Azmoun. Header! And yes, it's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer for Iran after 87 minutes is number 8.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I lad ambitious and adventurous too.
4 added minutes
You
have been
wonder
indicated.
if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
4 extra minutes added on. Played towards the other side. Conte.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Iran can always take more positives
Hello,
from a result
everybody,
like
and
this.
please
Yes,
join me
there
in
is some
wishing a
tidying up
happy
to do,
wedding anniversary
but some
for
real
one of our
promise
fan
too.
club members.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. And he's gone searching cross-field. It's a mighty effort! And again, it's run loose. Who's going to get there? Picked out, he's got the shot away! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. They get a throw in. Quick look, then plays it in. Out of play for a goal kick.
This game could flip on just how well Trent Alexander-Arnold can combine with his attack. I mean, so much depends on his ability to deliver absolute quality.
And he started his career in central midfield, of course.
Yeah, a position some say he should go back to accommodate the fact that he is always in the opposition half, something that has been experimentally done with varying degrees of success.
Taremi. He's tried one! And somehow it stayed out. Ambrosini. Your impression so far, Jim?
Iran have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Taremi.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Iran looking to pass their way through.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chooses to go back. There's the hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Messi. He's cut it out. Yamal. Chooses to go cross-field. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved... Pedri! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
Paris Saint-Germain really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Azmoun is onto this. Yamal. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Oh, he's taken it. And it's Jordi Alba. That pass isn't the best.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. He's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Firmly met. Good read, needed to be deftly away. Jordi Alba. Pedri. Messi. Great chance! Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! And he's there to make the block. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Tries to get it clear.
There will be 1 minute at
Pedri.
a time.
Passing nice and neat. That has been knocked clear. And here's the chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Pedri, good driving run. Shot a goal! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. Paris Saint-Germain get their 4th corner. Alexander-Arnold. He's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Alexander-Arnold is offering a wry smile there. Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
Ruben Dias. And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. There's the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
Has a goal! Yes! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that... Yamal! Dealt with nicely by the
The
defence.
attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
71,649.
Now it's your hand batch. Out for a throw. Well, what about it? Iran have come back from the very brink. Some really good ball movement.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is expertly dealt with. Tanemi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pedri.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Modric. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's picked his way through. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's picked out the run. He's got to watch shapes to shoot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
Well, it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now.
Substitution for Iran. Number
It's a lucky
21.
seventh corner.
Number 11.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
Number 22.
And the shot!
Coming on the field.
In for a header! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Just 5 minutes left. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Alexander-Arnold, and back to the keeper they go. Ambrosini couldn't squeeze it through.
There will be 5 minutes.
5 minutes to add. Well read, nice interception.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vinicius Junior. And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Iran desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, it is true enough that just one bad result will rarely decide your fate, but the truth is there have been too many bad results this season, and so a day like today was increasingly inevitable. Thus it is win or bust. Things cannot be more simple than that. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Johan Bach. That looks a decent ball. He gets big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Over to the left. Passing is crisp and sharp. Has crossed into the middle.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through?
Iran really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Oh, that's a key interception. Johan Bach. No goals as yet. Passes short and sharp. Clips it so gently. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got the shot away! It's in! And it's Iran who take the lead!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Aos 25 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 8. Substituição para Portugal. Número 8.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Iran penetrate first. It is Portugal have a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
That's for Valverde! That's a half-decent try. Robertson. Can he get onto this? That's tidy. Taremi. That has not gone well. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's played it back. Back into the middle. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good ball! Oh, right place, right time.
Iran really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Spread neatly. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance here to counter. Now it's Taremi. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great work on the overlap.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
And here's Taremi. Taremi! And that has skinned the post.
Taremi nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Azmoun. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Iran come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Iran carrying a one-goal lead. The pass has gone astray. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mbappe, he's picked his way through. He's got space in the... Has a goal! Jahanbakhsh is onto it in a flash. And again, they run up against stubborn defending, looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
There's the hit! And the ball's come loose here, this time surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's gone for goal! That was mighty close. Being still separated by the game's only goal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Mbappe, he's found a way through. There's the shot! That's really well cleared. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he was quick to react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 14.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Número 18.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Mbappe.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Iran have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Taremi. And the shot! Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Really fierce, close defending.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's going right the way across. Great ball if he can get there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Iran leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Taremi! Taremi! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Iran are making a change now.
Iran couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Valverde. I think we're just about done here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that should be the keeper's. And that is that. Iran have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Azmoun picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.